بدك تضرب فيه العالم.
It's really sunny here. How do I feel about the fact that there's monsoon weather in the Philippines? This is what happens in the Philippines. This is what's happening here. They're not equivalent. There isn't a natural relationship between these two series of events and circumstances. And I think I don't see the point of drawing these two things together.
No, you can't draw them.
There is always death going on somewhere. There's a child being born right now, whilst I'm looking in your eyes and answering your question. There's a baby being born. That baby might be being born blind. It might be born with the mind of a genius that will only succeed. Life is life.
But that's nothing to do with the Olympics.
And it's nothing to do with fighting in Syria.
I mean, it's just random.
We're opening a door to intergalactic space travel. We're slamming the door in the face of Syrians seeking democracy and hope and a life. This is life. This is how it goes. This is what history's made of.
Well,
I'm Julian. I'm from Kentish Town.
yeah, my name's Douglas Furr. I'm from Devon.
Ich verkünde die Spiele von Berlin zur Feier der ersten Olympiade neuer Zeitrechnung als eröffnet.
What's human nature? You know, everywhere there's tragedy. But of course you have to carry on and you still have to, you know, balance it out. You know, we can't, just because this awful thing's happening over there, it doesn't mean that we can't celebrate what's happening in our lives, you know.
What do you think Olympics is really about?
As you said, unity. You know, I think everyone coming together.
A blend of culture and everyone meet each other and having fun.
Yeah. Well, my name's Millie and I basically moved here. I was doing a sculpture degree and I just graduated a month ago. But now I'm currently actually working in this boutique here with Seb.
All right.
Student, same story, work in the same shop as Millie.
What's your name?
Sebastian, Seb.
it's really sad to see this contrast, to see how we are investing a lot of money just because Olympics, expecting a lot of people that didn't come because most of Europe is in crisis. Maybe that was a good reason. Even like that, I'm surprised that some people even managed to do it. It's just pathetic. I mean, I think we are going, we are driving wildly. And yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, the thing I didn't know that the Olympics were actually like related about peace and things like that. But anyway, I'm not really surprised that they are telling all, you know, like celebrating that stuff and then being these conflicts all around the world, because I think they are selling just their product, and when they sell their product, they always say what they want to hear, and often it has nothing to do with reality. So all media and all the advertisements everywhere about the Olympics is like what they want to show to the people.
Well, I don't know if it's interesting the fact that was Adolf Hitler, which started with Olympics, which in 1936, more or less. And he was, I didn't know, until yesterday a friend of mine told me, and yeah, it's just curious thing to think about it.
What the Olympics is about? I don't know, but I guess it's something about some people making money somewhere.
Using a patch to cover all the rubbish during the Olympics. We want the clean city. Everyone is having job, even these poor people, we support them. And then after you come back to the sheet, and it's okay because it's not gonna be any camera there to watching that. So, okay, I'm Ana Belén, I'm from Spain. I'm working in London from more or less 2.5 years ago. I'm language tester and Spanish teacher, and that's it.
My name is Luis. I come from Spain. I'm just visiting her for a couple of days here. In Spain, I work as a waiter and teaching in an academy.
I think, I know the Olympics is to celebrate peace. I think either way, even if we had the Olympics or not, there would still be war irregardless, because humans are, you know, complex. We've got, you know, we're greedy, we've got ego. So, you know, it's nice to also, despite the war which is constantly going on anyway, even whether it's within ourselves or globally, it's nice to have something to celebrate so that we can keep faith in sort of the human race, that there is good out there and we can move forward in a good way. Hi, my name's Anna. I am a director that works in theatre. I've been working in theatre all my life. I was born and raised in London, so yeah, I'm very happy that the Olympics have come here this year.
Well, I think that's a recurring thing in history, isn't it? Really, there's there's Olympics every 4 years, and there's always some country where there's fucking mass killings, or there's there's genocide. There was the genocide in Bosnia in I think it was 94. You had the Olympics then, and I'm sure I might be wrong, but I'm sure there was just as much focus on the Olympics as there was on on the genocides. There's Kosovo, Iraq. All these places. I've got like a thing on my phone that has the news. It's got like a news feed, and it's like Olympics, 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 Syria, something else. It's not as much focus, and I think it is wrong. But there's always something going on in the world, which is which is terrible, and I think it's good to have the focus on this because it is a celebration of unity and a celebration of peace. And all different countries coming together, but at the same time, it is very, very sad what's happening in Syria, and that's not peace. That's not fair. So there's never going to be peace around the world ever. I don't think. I would love there to be, but I don't think there is ever going to be. It's a sad fact. It's a sad fact. Yeah. Jack, 23, live in Hackney, and I do modelling and acting.
I don't think it does the world any good because everyone's, and the media is worrying about the Olympics when there's pretty serious issues in the world going on that are being ignored while a couple of guys run around the track. So in that sense, I think there's more serious things in the world going on that we should be paying attention to than some sporting events, but then I'm sure other people would disagree with me on that. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of money gets made, a lot of businesses make money, and at the end of the day, yeah, people go out and they have a nice day out and see some sporting events, but I think the real motivation behind why cities and countries fight so hard to get the Olympics is the financial benefits. War is a very beneficial thing financially, so at the end of the day, a lot of conflicts could probably be solved, but then again, the people that could be solving them probably haven't really got much motivation to, because at the end of the day, they lose money. Sorry, it might be a bit of a pessimistic outlook, but we're not in continuous wars all over the world, especially England and America, when half their wars ain't even anything to do with us, but we'll jump in there and get involved. I mean, there's a lot of people making a lot of money while a lot of people get killed. Sad as it is, that seems to be the way it goes,
And the only other context in which such a huge amount of money and effort is made to bring people together is when we kill each other. when we bring huge machines and you know, kind of manpower and resources, and everything gets spent and used and churned up. And the only other way is when we are in the process of destroying. And I just reflected how this is totally the opposite. It's quite antithetical, and that is a good thing.